I'm coming up on the 3-year anniversary of starting my tax and accounting business. I wanted to talk about the services that I started with and where I'm at now and how that kind of evolved over time. So I started my business because I've always been entrepreneurial. I understand business, numbers, money, personal finance, all that stuff was interested to me. And I got super interested in hearing about the wealthy and business owners playing the tax game, how you can make a lot of money and not pay any tax. So I thought, hey, I can help business owners do this. So I started reading a lot about how that works, tax strategy, the tax code, just diving in and learning. And I wanted to start by helping people with tax plans. So talked with a few people and filed their taxes that I knew with businesses. That was the first step. And then I started doing one-off little tax estimates and tax plans. I got a planning software called Tax Planner Pro, and I would basically model out what I expected people's taxes to be. Over time, I would start to build tax plans for people and say, hey, if you do X, Y, Z, you'll save this much. If you do just Y and Z, you'll save this much. And here's your base case if you do nothing. So that was kind of how I started to just understand taxes and income tax and strategy in general. What I quickly learned with this was I would get someone who wanted to do a tax plan, but they didn't really know how much money they were going to make that year. And how much money you make is paramount to doing a tax plan. And if you're not confident in it, I can't make you a good plan because I don't know what numbers we're working around. And I thought, I love working with business owners. So if I can help them have better numbers, that's what I'll do. So then I got into bookkeeping and thinking of like a full service suite. And hey, if I do bookkeeping for people, I can charge monthly and I can talk with them regularly. I can help them with their business, but then I can also still help them save taxes. And oh yeah, I also file taxes too. So then this whole next year, my first year in business basically was doing some tax plans and consulting. And then towards the end, realizing, hey, I need to get recurring people and really get any recurring clients in that first year. In the second year, I started to pick them up and do more taxes. I think I filed like 30 or 40 tax returns 2 tax seasons ago. And I started to get about a client a month paying anywhere from, $500 to $1,500 for a full service where I do tax plans, bookkeeping, their AR and AP if they need it, tax filing, strategy, all of that. So over the last year, I've been working and growing at that. I also started a DBA this year to help people with the short-term rental tax strategy, just because I did have so many high-earning clients asking me about it. So I wanted to learn for myself how I could do it better. But I also, did some advertising and ran things like that, a lot of sales calls, working and helping with people in a business model for that. So that was what my focus has been on in the last few months. But over time, it's grown into something that's sustainable and schedulable, to know income that will come in the future. So I've been having a lot of fun. And it all started with an idea of helping, high earners pay less taxes, but it has developed into a service that I think any business owner can really benefit from and something that I'm really proud of.